Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my Gig-Olos and Gigolettes. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. Hold on one second. Is that better? That's a little better. All right. One of my subscribers asked me why I have so much faith in Marathon Oil as a quality option, and since I did a couple little videos. All right, watch a couple videos on how to present things better via the computer. I'm going to be using this to explain my logic here. Now, see on the right of the screen, you see all my options in play as of right now. I mean, I could go into further detail on this if you guys want to. This is the one that is making me a fuck ton of money right now. I'm up a little bit. That call is really bad. And this call is really, really bad too. But I want to talk about, how do I scroll on this one? Never mind. Okay, sorry. This is the first time I've opened up my laptop in forever. I forgot how to use a computer. All right, so, oh yeah, and I did a little bit of research via Google too, and it turns out while I am not a financial advisor, apparently I'm okay to give advice on these kinds of matters, even though I'm not a financial advisor, because I'm not being paid for it. Like, I'm not charging you guys a fee for any kind of advice. Like, I'm not doing any kind of consulting or anything like that. I'm just giving away, this is my opinion, this is entertainment, and this is just my advice. This is what I'm doing, and you can do whatever you want. But this is what I'm doing right now, and you guys are free to do your own thing. But like I said, I'm okay with what I'm doing right now because of the fact that I'm not charging any of you money for this advice. It's free advice, okay? So a funny thing is, let's scroll up a little bit. Obviously, it's Sunday today. The market's closed. At one point on Friday, my total account was up for one day $615, and then it went back down. So it's sitting at 4,060. So I made a little over 300 something dollars in one day playing options. I would love every day to be like that, but not every day is going to be like that. I'm a realist. I would like to see $100 a day, on market days when the market's open. I think that's a good goal, 150, 200. But to sit here and tell you guys and tell myself that I'm going to make $300 a day playing options, that's just, no, I'd be lying through my teeth. All right, so let's go into Marathon Oil, okay? So hopefully I don't have to be asked to, okay. So as you guys can see here, I got in for $1,020. As of right now, my option has decreased in value. It's gone down. I bought 15 contracts, and I bought the contract for, what did I say the price was? I bought the contract for a $17 call. That means I made a bet, well, 15 bets. I made 15 bets that Marathon Oil would be at $17 before January 21st of 2022. Okay? And I'm going to go into detail right now about why that's, I mean, there are other calls to make, but that's just, I wanted to go big. I had all this extra money. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, this is a fucking home run. I'm not, and I'm telling you this right now because this is not Marathon Oil stock shooting for the moon. I'm not telling you guys to get in right now. Let's go to the actual stock. So I'm not telling you guys right now that Marathon Oil is at $5 a share and in a year and a half it's going to be at $40 a share. I'm not saying that. What I am saying though is that Marathon Oil will be returning to a state of normalcy at some point in the next 4 or 5 months. And when it does, I mean, let's go back to before all this shit started. Let's go to February 21st. That was about 2 weeks before the Saudi and Russian oil thing happened that fucked up oil prices all around the world. And that was about 3 weeks before the coronavirus really started fucking up the global economy. That was back when the coronavirus was only in China. I mean, it might have been it might have been in a couple different countries at that point too, but it was mostly a China problem. It wasn't a global pandemic at this point. Okay, so Marathon Oil was already starting to dip in February. Now, if we go back to just go back, what was that, 5 months? Is that $13 a share? If we go back even further, let's go a year, like almost exactly a year ago, it was at $15 a share. Now notice that's where the stock price has been. So let's go back to May of 2018, May 3rd. Too far. I'm having trouble. May 4th. May 4th, $19.72 a share. Right? 2 years ago, pretty much around this date. So 2 years ago, 1972, 1 year ago, 17 something. And we go back even further. Let's go a year from there. Let's go to May 5th, $14 a share. For the last 3 years, before this year, traditionally, Marathon has been between $14 and $18, it seems like. Like it hovered, it dips a little bit, it goes up, and it had its peak over the last 3 years at $23 a share. I didn't put a call or a bet saying that Marathon is going to be at $23 a share. No. I made a bet that in the next year and a half, Marathon will go up to $17 because traditionally that's around where the stock has been sitting, over the last 3-4 years. I'm not telling you guys that Marathon stock is going to explode. I'm telling you guys Marathon stock is going to return to a state of normalcy. It's oil. Oil is always a commodity. It's always it's never going to be it's never not going to be used, right? So, and I want to show you guys right now why this is such a great bet, why this is such a great option, and while in my opinion, again, I'm not a financial advisor, a $50, $100 option contract will net you a fuck ton of money. Okay, so let's go to the options right now. So let's imagine I want to make a call for January of next year. And I want to put in how do I scroll up? Oh, God. There we go. I want to put in an option for $13. Right now, I want to make a bet right now that Marathon Oil will be at $13 by January 15th of 2021. That would only cost me $35 for one contract. And like I said, if you got, I don't know, like there's so many things involved with options and how much you make off them. But if you want, let's go to, like I said, this is just one example of how some options pay a lot. I did not want to do that. How do I close this? No. Okay, here we go. Let's go to my first option. Let's go to the first time I made money on an option. There we go. We're going to go back in time a little bit to the first time I made money on this. Okay. So, maybe not. How do I do this? Let's go back. All right. Okay, so there you go. So I bought 2 contracts of gold, Barrick Gold on 417 for $29 a contract, so it's $58, right? So I don't remember the exact stock price of Barrick Gold when I sold it, but on whatever date that was, you're ordered to sell 2 contracts of Barrick Gold call 417 has been filled for an average price of $232 per contract. So my contract price was $29. That's what I paid. I paid $58 total for 2 contracts. And as you guys saw, those 2 contracts were sold for a total of $564. I don't remember exactly what Barrick Gold was at that point. I'm going to go back and look at it. Barrick Gold. I'm sorry this video is dragging a little bit, guys. I really do. All right, so we can go into what's my history? Does it show my history on this thing? Yeah. So on April 13th, oh no, that's not right. All right, so I think I bought on the 10th, right? April 10th. So let's go back to April 10th. Okay, I guess let's just, on the 9th, let's say. So on the 9th of April, I made a bet that Barrick Gold would be at $22.50 a share. And on the 17th of April, it was at $24 a share. Or I think I probably sold right around there when I was at $25 a share. So my contract was worth so much that I made nearly 500% on that contract. Now, like I said, I'm not guaranteeing Marathon Oil is going to explode in value in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm saying over the next 6 months to a year and a half, I am supremely confident that Marathon Oil, let's go back to Marathon. I am supremely confident over the next year and a half, Marathon Oil will be somewhere along these lines. $16, $17, $18 a share. So it's returning to a state of normalcy. And when it does, I'm going to cash in. Now, the sooner the better. The sooner Marathon Oil hits that call price, the more money I stand to make on my contracts. Now, let's say that happened. I mean, honestly, over the last week, look how much Marathon has grown. Over the last week, Marathon has grown 16%. Over the last month, and I know this drags on. I'm really sorry for this. I'm not doing a good job explaining this. On April 2nd, it was at $3 a share, $3.41. Now, $5.58. It's gone up. What was that, 70% in a month? It was at rock bottom a month ago. It's only going to come back. It's going to return to a state of normalcy. It's not going to explode. Like I said, I want to reiterate that. It's not going to go to the moon. It's going to go back to where it has been. Okay? That's why I have confidence in Marathon Oil, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Check out the options. This is not going to cost you a ton of money. If anything, these are very, very cheap options. You can literally, I'm telling you guys right now, January 15th, 2021, you can take one of the safest bets ever. You can make a bet that it's going to be at $15, and the one contract is going to cost you $21. I mean, this is such every single one of you don't do it, you're going to miss out. I'm just telling you right now. Because look at the chance to break even on this one. Marathon Oil is either going to go bankrupt, not going to happen, or it's going to come back to stay normalcy. All right. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Like I said, do whatever you want with this. Take my advice. Don't listen to me. I don't really give a. I'm just telling. Just do me a favor. Just if you got $21, do yourself. Just fuck with $21. And yeah. And by the way, someone commented how to activate options. You have to go into your account and you have to go into your account and you have to do something. I completely forgot how to do it. I saw it on YouTube. Settings, maybe. Investment profile, options trading. Yeah, I think you have to go into your settings for this. So yeah, good luck, guys. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm giving away some of this advice for free. You guys are seeing the results for yourselves. I had almost a $600 day on Friday. Turned out to be a $300-something day, and I made like $500 in 1 week last week. So. And I'm telling you guys right now, Marathon Oil is the way to go. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for this one. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember, please stay safe, stay driven, stay healthy, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.